Hi Leo, welcome to your April 2019 general reading. So I hope this finds you well. The month of April is the astrological new year. It's the month of fresh starts. The sign of Aries forms a really helpful trine with Leo. So hopefully you'll be supported in being in your energy. Your additional guidance card is Yang, okay? Yeah. We're in fire. It's felt like a very, very dense 3 months. We haven't been in fire since December. It's been a very, very watery time. It must have been quite hard work for a Leo because your energy is about self-expression. And Mercury retrograde and Pluto and Pisces has been very, very much of an introspection. But I'm hoping the Yang energy is about action, basically. That's what Yang energy is. So hopefully, Leo, you're going to be bursting out into your place in this world. Yeah. To shine, find your solar energy, and go forward and share your light with everyone. So please give me clear-cut messages for the sign of Leo for the month of April. So what's behind you? 5 of Discs and the 8 of Cups. So that's behind you. Being in a quest. Mercury stops going retrograde in March the 28th. So there's still this energy of being in retrograde here because this is the questing card, the questing for deeper meaning. He's in the night time, which means he goes into the moon, the unknown, in order to find his 10 of Cups. And can I carry on before I finish your reading? You want the 10 of Wands to end? Oh my gosh, there you go. I feel that Leo, because of so much Saturn and so much Pisces, that you've not felt your energy for quite a little while, and this is your energy that's helping you. That's your gift for the month, which means you've got your soul force behind you. Challenge is the 6 of Swords, being in transition. 9 of Wands in your relationship, 6 of Pentacles in your work and money. Quite often it can be about going for an interview. Wheel of Fortune at soul position. And then the outcome is a 10 of Discs. So for you that are going for an interview, I think the outcome is incredibly optimistic because this is the 6 coming to a happy conclusion in the 10. And the soul position, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a 10, which is a completion and a new beginning. It seems to me, Leo, you definitely haven't felt your solar energy for a while. Now, Mercury retrograde in Pisces, I don't think many people have, but a lot of people can live without their solar energy. On the other hand, it's very, very challenging for you to not have your sun as your driver. The 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups behind you is a sense of probably not getting what you need and what you want. This might be in your relationships, because someone's holding back their heart, or life in general. But you know what? I worked with so many people going through what they called, I didn't impose my beliefs on them, a dark night of the soul over this retrograde. And I've dealt with more people going through it than I have in all my years as a tarot reader. So I think, Leo, there's been difficult energy behind you, but look, what you most want is this to end. 10 of Wands, it's like this chapter's got to be over, and the energy that's helping you put those 10 of Wands down is your own energy. There's only 2 people who've got their own card showing up in their sign, and actually it was Aries, and Aries trines Leo. So the whole of the month, you're being supported in your drive. And this is why this is showing up as your gift. And this is what helps you put down these 10 wands. Potentially being in very, just chatting. They're only minor arcanas, which means, I don't mean only, guys, okay, but it's the everyday life dramas rather than the major arcanas. So the minor arcanas represent our challenges of everyday life, and there's a feeling with these cards that your needs have not been met on a daily basis, okay? I'm hoping this is about to come to an end. The challenge is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is a transition card. It's leaving something behind in order to go forward to a new beginning. Being in transition is always a challenge. It's a bit like the Hanging Man. No one wants to do it because it means we have to leave behind the known in order to enter into the mystery. But behind the veil, Leo, is everything that you want. So leaving behind the certainty and moving into the mystery. What is that, you know, what's that song, Row, Row, Row Your Boat? Gently down the stream. So it's almost very interesting, like you've been helped to drop these 10 wands. Thank gosh for that. But the challenge will be leaving behind the known to go into the unknown. Can I jump relationships and come back to it? Because the Six of Pentacles is your money and work. So some of you are going for an interview. I think this interview is going to be successful because of the outcome. So the 6 is a process that leads to the 10, yeah? And the Six of Pentacles is generally going for, it's not always, but I can't help feeling it is in this position. Tell me more about the Six of Swords, please. And the money, yeah, it's about work. Look, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. So both of these are about finding out about work, becoming a master, but definitely I think going for an interview. And the really good thing is it's all leading to this 10, which is a happy conclusion to whatever you're putting your daily work into. Now I will be clarifying, relationships, you've got the 9 of Wands, okay? There's boundaries here. So either you're putting them down or the other person is. Not, there's just a little bit of a gap between the two of yous. Can you tell me why the 9 of Wands is showing up here, please? Yeah, because the Hanging Man, which is very similar to the 6 of Swords energy. And they tend to appear when you're leaving something behind in order to move towards a new chapter. Now the reason why a lot of people avoid change is they don't like the Hanging Man and the 6 of Swords, because there's that feeling that they're not in control. The thing is, Leo, it's when we're not in control but we have faith, is when the universe meets us. That's when grace comes into our lives. Can I carry on? Soul position, Wheel of Fortune, very, very beautiful. Something's turning around for you. Tell me what? Okay, so 10 of Cups. So this might be your relationships turning around. There might be news about home. There's news coming your way that's going to make you very happy, Leo. Because the outcome is the 10 of Pentacles with the Fool card. So Pisces just got that as the outcome. So the 10 of Pentacles is the final conclusion to whatever the 6 and the 8 is about. I'm assuming some of you are either working hard to master something, you know, get your final certification, or you're going for a job interview and this is you preparing for the job interview. I think this is you getting the job interview, because then you go to the Fool And that's obviously why the Six of Swords is a challenge. Because we don't, human nature, is not totally geared up to, we like what's familiar. And even sometimes if that familiar is a Ten of Wands, at least it's familiar. And when we go into the Six of Swords, we're entering into a brand new life path. I can't help feeling, Leo, because of these cards, that this is quite a long overdue life path beginning. I think it's strange why this is showing up in your relationships. So either how your relationships are showing up is they're not budging, and that's it, but you're just going on your merry way anyhow. I'm not saying merry, but you know, you can't really control a Leo, to tell you the truth, can you? I mean, you can't. Not, especially when you've got your own sun showing up. Or it might be you, Leo, trying to fight to preserve something. You're not, the hangman's around, which means the couple, both of you will be working something out. Maybe a bit separately, because the hanged man really is, it's not being in control, but in its deepest meaning, and I don't always read it in its deepest meaning because it represents, you know, the crucifixion at Easter. It's about going into a descent where you uncover maybe belief systems, everything that's leading to this Nine of Wands is quite defensive energy behind you, and then you make the ability, and then you sort of come back from the Hanged Man, born again. Yeah, that, you know, that sort of energy. That's a really key esoteric story about how we change. We change by going to the pit of snakes. And especially for any of you who've got any Scorpio in your birth charts, which will be all of us because we've all got it, we change by going to the snakes, uncovering our fears, our limitations, and then we rise again, and my phone will not stop ringing. Okay? This is a very interesting dynamic in your relationships. But you know what? I can't help getting a feeling, Leo. You're being fueled this month. And boy, you know what? I think of any sign before I started reading, I felt a little bit cautious. I felt a little bit, oh my God, they've had really difficult readings. But I knew, because the sun was in Aries, that it was your month, and it sort of clarified that for me. Any challenges you're going to be facing, because the Ten of Wands, it's hard to believe that the Ten of Wands can become our friend, but we can get used to, oh, this is just the way life is. So when the sun comes to free us from these limitations, even then we risk, we have a little bit of insecurity about leaving behind what we know, even if what we know isn't exactly what our heart sings for. So some of you are definitely going for an interview, training to become that mastership, yeah, energy. Beautiful reading, Leo. I was sort of nervous because I was hoping that I was delivering a new chapter for you, because it's the astrological new year. It's about the rebirth. But it might come, having this energy in your relationship house might mean there's a little bit of time in the month where you're going, hangman, you're being suspended. You're going into the cave in order to decipher, to sort a few things out, because either you're the Nine of Wands or someone else is. Not a bad card, there's no such thing, depends on the position. Maybe that's what you need to be, but maybe that's what the other person needs to be. The whole thing's about love, Leo. which is exactly what you rule, which is the heart. There's nothing in this world that cannot be put back down to the energy of love. And sometimes love gets a bit lost in our relationships. Sometimes, so the Hanged Man comes back as the Empress, by the way, because it's number 12, and the Empress is number 3. But it's part of the process. Okay, I'm really lovely reading, Leo. Really pleased for you. Loads of love. Bye.